Alex or Cited MTG here, and today I'm going to be talking about a new deck that's going around called Red-Black Mad Alchemist. So pretty much what this deck is trying to do is it's trying to use Thermal Alchemist, add madness spells such as Alms of the Vein and Fiery Temper to deal as much damage to the opponent as you can before they build up a board state and kill you. So we're going to start here with the lands. We're playing 13 basics. 9 mountains and 4 swamps. This is just the easy stuff. The deck is just basics. Let's move on to the non-basics. We're playing a 4 Smoldering Marsh, 4 Foreboding Runes, and 2 Gyre Sanitariums. The fixing just there for fixing, and the Gyre Sanitariums are there to help us as a discard outlet, mostly, and that's pretty much it. After that, we have creatures. We're playing 2 Insolent Neonates, which is just another discard outlet. And maybe if they are playing a slow deck, you can just get in a few easy points of damage before their board state builds up, and then you can sack it to deal even more damage. We're playing 4 Thermal Alchemists, which is the namesake card of the deck. Now, a card you might not see in other Thermal Alchemist decks is Goblin Dark Dweller. Goblin Dark Dweller, we use it to flashback our spells such as Fiery Temper and Collective Defiance, stuff like that, to try to deal more damage to our opponent, the most as possible. And it's also a 4/4 body with Menace, which maybe if our opponent doesn't have enough stuff on the board, or we've cleared some away with Collective Defiance and Collective Brutality, which we're playing that too, we can hit for 4 damage if that is a possibility. And the last card on our creatures list is Bedlam Reveler. It's 8 mana for a 3/4, and it costs 1 less to cast for each instant sorcery card in your graveyard. It's prowess, and when it enters the battlefield, discard your hand and draw 3 cards. The reason why this card is so important is because it's really good. It draws you 3 cards, and it also works as a discard outlet. If you just save up enough, you can play it, and then when you discard your hand, you could cast a Fiery Temper or an Alms of the Vein, or both if you have 2 up. So this card is much better than it is in the other Thermal Alchemist deck. Even though it was very good, it just gets even better in this deck. Let's go on to the sorceries, and then I'll cover the artifacts and instants. First off, we have 4 Collective Brutality. This is one of the black cards we're splashing for. It's a discard outlet, and it also can drain our opponent for 2 and have us gain 2, which makes it very, very good. We're playing 4 Incendiary Flow, just to have us, deal 3 damage, possibly 4 with Thermal Alchemist, and it's just an easy 4 damage for 2 mana, or 3 damage. It depends, it gets better depending on how many Thermal Alchemists you have out, but 2 mana for 3 damage for their face is always very good in this deck. The next sorcery we are playing is 4 Tormenting Voice. Tormenting Voice is a discard outlet that also helps us draw cards, and with more cards in our hand, we have more burn to point at their face, which makes Tormenting Voice a very good addition to this deck. Another black card we're splashing for is Alms of the Vein. So this is another madness card that we use with Collective Brutality, Tormenting Voice, and Gyre Sanitarium. It's very good. It's a 3, they lose 3 and you gain 3. And with Thermal Alchemist, it can be 4, just like Incendiary Flow. It's a very nice card to have in the deck. Yeah. So, on to the last sorcery in the deck. We're playing 4 Collective Defiance. Just as in the original blue-black Thermo Thing deck, Collective Defiance is a good role here. It can also be used as a discard outlet, and it can also just hit them in the face for 3, or it can clear out a creature, so you can get in with the Dark Dweller, or to lengthen their clock on us by a lot. After Collective Defiance, we have Cryptolith Fragment. Cryptolith Fragment is an artifact that hits them, but there's more than that. Cryptolith Fragment also, if they're below 10 life, can transform into a 1/4 Flying Death Touch that can deal them a lot more damage. And if they're below 10, that thing, 1 hit, does a lot, and they can be dead very quickly with that, which makes it a very good inclusion into this deck. And we're playing 2 of those. After that, we're playing 4 Fiery Temper, just as, just hit them for 3 in the face. And we can also madness it out, which makes it very, very good as well. In our sideboard, we're playing 3 Duress, just as to get maybe removal out of their hand or gain life spells out of their hand. We're playing 2 Fiery Impulse to get rid of creatures and untap our Thermal Alchemist. We're playing 3 Self-Inflicted Wounds to ping our opponent for 2 and to make our clock longer so we have more time to hit them with Thermal Alchemist and our spells and draw into stuff. And then we're playing 3 Kolaghan's Command. This card's very versatile. You can destroy an artifact that's bugging you, you can ping them in the face for 2, and you can return a creature that's dead, like one of your Thermal Alchemists, say they kill it, turn 3, return to your hand and hit them for 2, which makes it a very, very good card in the deck. We're also playing 1 Languish, which is just to slow our opponents down, give us more time to find more cards, and to hit our opponent for more in the face. We're also playing 1 Dark Dwellers on the sideboard, just as another thing to put in if our opponent's not playing much. If our opponent's playing control, then it's just another thing that you can probably hit with and get more value out of a spell in your graveyard. We're also playing 2 Bedlam Revelers on the sideboard, which are also good against control. They have you empty-handed, you draw 3 cards, and it's also a discard outlet, which can mean a lot too, which is why we have it in the sideboard. If you would like to see gameplay of this deck, or have me do a deck tech on this deck post Kaladesh, please tell me in the comments section, or let me know by liking this video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.